Forrester Creations, Rich gets off the phone with someone in Italy and then apologizes to Brooke for their conversation being interrupted. She knows he's working to make Hope's line a success and loves him for that. She reflects that her friendship with Taylor may be a bust, but it taught her to find happiness within herself. She wants to share it with Ridge and announces it's time for her to reunite with the love of her life. Ridge reminds her that she and Taylor told him they wanted nothing to do with him. Brooke needed time to figure out what makes her truly happy. What they've shared together is forever. Our love is eternal. At the Cliff House, Steffi asks her mother how she's doing. Taylor says she's hurt. Brooke was accusing her of all kinds of things. She's sure she's still talking to Ridge now. Steffi guesses that worries her because she wants him back. Taylor insists her intentions in setting Brooke up on dates aren't nefarious. She began to realize that Brooke wasn't keeping up her side of the pact, so she did go Bedeacon. Steffi believes her and says Brooke is in no position to be pointing fingers due to her shady history, but she's shocked. You still want a future with Dad. In the design office, Hope asks Thomas if he knew about what his mother did to her mom. Thomas says his mom was there and was pretty upset. He doesn't want to get involved in it. Hope doesn't want all that to affect them. Thomas agrees they should let them work it out. Hope says Taylor did betray her mother and she can't ignore that. She relays that Taylor set up her mother and Hollis, and when that didn't work out, she tried to push Deacon her way. Thomas asks, "So you don't want your parents together?" Hope just doesn't want them being manipulated by Taylor as she tries to clear a path to his father. Hope sighs. Her mother doesn't need her to defend her, and she doesn't want Thomas to feel like he has to defend his mother either. Thomas is sorry this is going on. Hope feels naive to have thought their friendship might last. Thomas isn't ready to give up on it yet. They knew things would get complicated when Ridge came back. It doesn't mean they have to get in the middle of it. He jokes that's his dad's place. Talk turns to the preview in Italy. Thomas assures Hope she'll be great. He thinks they should take their cues from RJ and not get caught up in the drama. At the Cliff House, Taylor tells Steffi the pact was about honesty and transparency when it came to Ridge. She was moving on and she was done. Steffi knows she still wants to be with her dad. Does this mean her friendship with Brooke is over? Taylor says, "Oh yeah. I've tried so hard to push down my feelings for your dad, but now I don't have to." She admits, "I still adore him." She can only imagine what Brooke is saying to Ridge right now. I am certain she wants him back too. In the main office, Brooke informs Ridge that she and Taylor chose themselves for a lot of reasons, but they weren't rejecting him. They recap what he did to hurt them both. Ridge remarks that they had a great friendship for a while, and he got kicked to the curb. It stung a little, but he respected it. Brooke decides she could have done things differently. Not the part where she chose herself, but the part where she chose Taylor as a friend. That was miscalculated. Now she wants to focus on them and the life they can share together. In the design office, Thomas shows Hope a new design, and she gushes over the idea of the dress with the Italian background. He thinks it's what the collection deserves. Thomas asks, "Is Liam okay with us going to Italy together?" At the Cliff House, Taylor tells Steffi that even if Brooke is spewing her best Logan logic to her dad, she's done explaining and defending herself. "I have better things to think about right now." Her, Thomas, her grandkids, this trip to Italy will be so amazing for her brother. Steffi learns that Taylor suggested she come along to Rome. Steffi realizes it's because her dad will be there. In the main office, Ridge and Brooke agree the kids are thriving. Brooke says they could be too. They just need time alone. Ridge loves that idea, but he wants to be realistic. She told him she doesn't want him in his life anymore and that she was choosing herself. He doesn't want to ruin that. Ridge loves her so much, but they have to be honest with each other. Do we have enough to make this work, or is it just something we do because it's easy? In the design office, Hope tells Thomas not to worry about Liam. If she has issues at home, that is where she will handle them. They get back to working on a design and Hope zones out while Thomas is talking. At the Cliff House, Taylor and Steffi hope Italy is a huge success for everyone. Taylor says it would be nice to be there when Thomas's designs are unveiled. It would be great to connect with Ridge, she concedes. Steffi adds, as a couple. Taylor would just like to clear the air with him. Steffi won't push for them to reunite this time. She supports her mother but shrugs. Who knows? In the office, Ridge tells Brooke they can't just follow their impulses this time. He reminds her she said that to him at her house after dinner. The last thing I want to do is hurt you. Do I want to be with you and play with you? Absolutely yes. Things have changed, however. He used to have all the answers, but now he's lost. He questions the word destiny. He loves the life they had. Brooke asks, what about the passion? She knows it's still there. Brooke moves in close. I need you, Ridge, and you need me. She insists. It's the passion and the fire that we have had forever, and that's going to be there forever. She pulls in close. I need you, big guy, and you need me. They embrace as she coaxes. Come here.